What's up, everybody? It's your boy Joe Bob1232 here with my friend Zach Hamilton's Fire Fist deck. So let's start this out with
Rescue Rabbit here. Rescue Rabbit is a staple card deck, so you can bring out any level 4 lower normal monsters, like Andal, and you can special summon Isidari going back into the deck. I also run Triple Bear because he's a staple card in the deck, and anytime you inflict battle damage, you can search one spell card, and always you can blow up one monster. I also run Triple Dragons. Only reason for Dragon to me is because I can pop off 3 back row cards, bring out one monster, exfiltrating himself, and finds anybody of the Fire Fist, and they automatically can go up 2 more beaters if I have others face up, and then go into an instant 4xc. I run Triple Gorillas. I know people do not sell on this meta, but I find them more useful because people do bring out a lot more monsters, which let me search. That's the main reason for him. I also run Double Coyote. The reason for Coyote is because I only have to control 1 or more fire formations. Doesn't matter if you have a monster or I have a monster. And that comes down to a 21 beater or more on his effect. I also run Triple Dreamworks Werewolf. So that's interesting as Andal, but he's a 2000 beater automatically, so he can get over like Ryo and them, so it makes it a lot easier for this. I also run Triple Andal. Andal is a 19, which goes straight to Isidari when Contact Fusion from Rabid. And also, he does benefit from being a 2000 beater if I have 10 key or 10 to face up on the field. That's the monsters. I run 1 Dark Hole because it's a staple and it blows up everything on the field. Monster Reborn, same thing, staple, but reborns anything I choose. I run Triple 10 key because I can search anybody and gives me a 100 boost for each Beast Warrior I have on the field. Tensu, it lets me get 2 Tensus. I run them because it lets me know some again in case if one blows up, I have another one on the side. And every my Beast Warrior gains 100, like 10 key. I run Double Dress because this card has saved me so much, especially against Zen mains. And then because if they try blowing it up, I automatically get to protect them with that. Lands for the usual reason, to protect my monsters from spells and traps. Gyoko, the reason is because even though people will not set, in case they do, I can automatically go over like compulses in them, which makes it a lot easier. That's the spells. Here's traps. I run 1 10-cent. This gives me 1000 bonus practically when I first target the monster, and everybody else gains a 300 bonus, which is beneficial to me. I run Double Compulse. Compulse is the usual staple reason. Return anybody. New Draco Sack. Run 1 Sob Warning. It's a staple, so that's the usual. I run 2 Bottomless Trap Holes. Practically banishes anybody I choose. Any monster arena that's over 1500 on my choice of activation. I run Double Bribes. Reason for bribe is honestly so therefore I can negate any spell like Spellbook of Judgment, Master, and Breakthrough Skill that threatens my monsters. Then I run 2 Breakthrough Skills, therefore I can get rid of your monster's effects, and their second effects, therefore on my turn, I can get rid of your monster to protect myself.
do you want to do extra deck or side deck next?
I'll do extra deck.
Okay.
Use the extra deck. I run 1 Isidari because he's just the usual to return to, pop back up. I run 2 Tiger Kings. So if he lets me search, and he adds his skills right on the field when I activate his effects to detach one. And also I can blow up to 3 to search 2 monsters. I run Double Cardinal. Cardinal lets me attach 2 materials to return a Fire Fist or a Fire Formation, 2 of them. And I can return 2 monsters on the field, any monster or any card on your side of the field that I want, from the field or graveyard. I run Double Cowboy, staple reason, to inflict 100, and he's a 3000 beater practically. I run Double Daigusto Emeralds. Reason for Daigusto Emeralds, because he only requires 2 level 4s, which is what my monsters are all consisted of. And I can target 3 cards, return them to deck, draw 1. Have to be Pyvaris better though. And I can target 1 non-effect monster, which is most likely the materials which he'll be getting.
If you think Pyvaris is better, why don't you run that then?
Because I've had difficulty when since I've been running this build with Cardinal in them, to have no monsters for that to target.
Okay.
That's the reason for that. As for Dual Diamond Dyers, he lets me target aim on the field and destroy it for the cost of a Beast Warrior, Beast, or Winged Beast monster I control. He's a 2000 beater, so that sort of staples me. I run 1 Black Ship of Corn. Practically, if I lance your monster, I can easily get around it. And he's a 21 beater, which helps a lot more. It requires 2 any level 4s. Photon, that's for anybody who's playing defensive on me. I might flip it over, then I make it lose 600. I play one Shockmaster. Shockmaster is the usual staple reason for him. Then I run Kochi Dragon. He may not seem like a lot, but in the end he really does do more because he does 21 and attacks twice in a row.
So why do you run him over like other like Gemini Pearl or something or like Utopia?
Because in case if I have Lance or Dress in my hand, I can automatically get rid of them quickly off that. Then I can double attack you, attack your other monster, then be able to attack directly with my rest of my guys.
Okay, so let's go through the side deck next.
That's the extra deck. Side deck, I run triple Ninkin Dogs. Reason for them, besides the fact that they're Beast Warriors and very hot, is so therefore I can get out Shidori. The reason for running Shidori in this deck is so therefore I can return anything and any face-up monsters that are seeming overpowered to me. Run dual Maxis, staple reason going up against E-Dragons in them. I also run one Heavy Storm, dual MSTs. They're staples for that reason. Mind Drain I personally added, not any recommendation. Only so if I can get around cards like Valor, Maxi, E-Dragons. Helps me. I'm running one player on wall at the moment. I plan on possibly getting two. So if I can get around E-Dragons and Curve Count in them. I run one goes to match. Doesn't really affect me. It may affect everybody else who like E-Dragons, Prophecies in them. Because they run down different attributes, and this lets me play one attribute. My attribute is all fire.
Since you play a bunch of since all your monsters in your deck are Beast Warriors, why don't you play Rivalry Warlords?
Because in case I'm playing E-Dragons, that won't do anything against them.
Well, they can't go Draco Sack or Big Eye if they have another E-Dragon in the field.
But consideration that monster off the field, it may not work as easy to me.
Okay.
I also run Skill Drain. I know this pays 1,000 to negate me and my opponent. But in the end, I realized it does pay off because I've killed a few decks off it. E-Dragon's not being the main one, but it does kill a lot of decks with that effect.
Do you have any tips for upcoming Firefist players?
Yes. People are saying Chicken's coming out. I've looked at the loops for them. But also, I'm still personally recommending the Triple Gorilla in my idea for it. Because even though your opponent may not sell a lot, it's still able to go through and search anything you need of the spells.
Okay.
So it does support you.
Is that it?
Practically, yes.
Okay, so thanks for watching my deck profile, guys. Comment below if you have any tips for him. And Joe Bob 1232 signing out.